Are you ready for the smells and tastes of fall? If you're like my family, just a mention of pumpkin spice gets them so excited. So let's start fall with a yummy slice of pumpkin cake. The recipe is going to be shared by my amazing daughter. Pumpkin spice cake is coming up next on Cooking Made Easy with June, brought to you by Macy's, the happy shopping store in Spanish Fork. Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking Made Easy with June, and I'm so excited. We've had Lindsay on, we've had Amy on a few times, Lindsay a couple times, but I never could get you on.
Because I've done it before, not this one, but when you did news stuff, so that counted as my
We were
news.
On Channel 4, you can brag about that.
Yes.
But yeah, so anyways, but you've had two kids and they're so cute. Yes. Hazel June and Duke James. Duke James, so cute. I know I'm the grandmother, but they are the cutest ever.
Yes, they are the cutest.
Anyways, I think you make this for your family. Yeah. So tell me about a little history of how you got the recipe and.
So yeah, this is my husband's favorite cake, Landon. He asks for it every year on his birthday, and his mom gave it to me. And I think it's his aunt's recipe or something. It's like a family recipe. Okay. So it's just a family favorite. And so we make it, it's super easy, and it's one of our favorites. And yeah.
So the first time I had it was at Landon's birthday.
Yep.
And
every year.
My goodness, I'm like, what the heck? I mean, it looks kind of plain. You know, we start with a cookie sheet, and it's just like it looks like any other pumpkin sheet cake, but it is so good. Anyway, so I don't know what the ingredients didn't look anything exceptional.
Yeah, it's pretty basic and simple. It's really good,
I'm excited to share with everyone. So how do we do this first?
Yeah, so usually preheat the oven to 350.
Okay, I did.
And then we'll and then I can grease and flour the cake.
So use a non-stick spray, and let me grab some flour over here. So you want the edges and...
Yeah, I do all the corners because it does rise up above, a little bit above the edges. So you want to make sure the corners are really good.
You know, I remember when we were...
Use like...
Oh, okay. So I remember when we had the cake. Now I remember there's like remnants. It's so good though. Remnants of the cake left in there. I like to just scrape it. Oh,
yeah, it is really good.
So good.
It's super
like that.
moist. And
so it probably has something to do with some of this too, probably. A little bit of this.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't do you?
No, yeah.
Yeah, you have to hit the sink.
Let me do over this, okay.
So, I don't know if you guys ever done this, when you're actually, I don't normally do it for sheet cake. So I'm a little bit surprised. This is the only time I do it, but okay, because honestly, I usually do this, like the oil and the for like when you're gonna take to make a double layer out of the little pans.
Take it out of the pan.
But here I don't normally. But this is interesting. So
I mean, we don't. I guess it just makes it so it's easier to remove it.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Maybe it's for that sticky part.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So we have that set aside. Next, what do we do?
Okay, and then we'll mix the wet ingredients. So start the batter. So it starts with let's see, actually, usually start with the oil. So we'll start with the oil, 1 cup of oil.
So we want to do the wet ingredients. There's really no difference in anything, so it's really easy. Basic ingredients. You probably can go to your pantry and make it.
Yeah,
if you have pumpkin.
That's also one thing I love about it is it's a really easy dessert. Like if I'm going somewhere and I need to take a dessert.
Do you have it memorized?
Kind of.
Oh,
I've made it like 4 times in the last month.
So
it's my favorite.
So a cup
I can
of
pull
oil.
it up too. Actually,
I'll pull it up.
Okay, a cup of oil, 2 cups of sugar.
Okay.
Just regular sugar. And then, sorry, I guess sugar is not technically a wet ingredient, but we mix the sugar with the oil.
Yeah. So let me see here. So a cup of sugar, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of oil.
Yep.
I'm looking it up from your theme. And then
eggs. There's 4 eggs.
Yeah. So normally, like anything else, we do the creaming the sugar with the oil because you don't want it to be grainy, and you want it to be more. I don't know why I can't pull this. Oh, it's in my drive too.
Message. Okay.
Oh yeah, I went to do a message. I couldn't pull up the thing. Technical stuff. I still feel like I don't know anything. In all you generation, it's even more now. Another generation, more difficult. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up. I think I saved it on my drive. Oh, I put the recipe. Maybe I didn't.
Okay, well maybe I haven't memorized. I'll figure it out. Okay.
So 4 eggs. Go ahead, keep going.
And then 2 cups of your oil, 4 eggs, and then vanilla. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need that.
No, there is vanilla. Okay, I'm gonna find
it. No, I can find it.
Okay. So she's gonna, because I sent an email to Pete for the recipe, you know, to put on the show, and I was gonna look at my email that I sent.
It's right here.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. Yeah, a teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay. So everything's fine, right? This is a half teaspoon. No, I mean everything like you, so far, the cup of oil is good, and then the 2 cups of sugar.
Yes, that was right, yeah.
Okay.
2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of oil.
And then
You don't have a
4
full
eggs.
teaspoon on here?
I don't know, it's somewhere around here. What is that, half?
This is a half, so we'll just do
Okay,
2.
we'll do 2.
I always do extra vanilla
Yes.
because I feel like I need to. Okay, maybe that's where I get it from. Okay, and then, yep, and then we can go ahead and beat that. So
Okay.
that beats, like, beat the sugar with the oil and the...
Easy, easy.
Yep. Oh, and the pumpkin. Sorry, I
Oh,
lied.
okay,
The
that's
most
okay.
important ingredient.
So I went to, when you sent me the recipe, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get a can of pumpkin. But all the cans were like 15 ounces and the recipe calls for 16
Yeah,
ounces.
so I should just change it. It's just a can of
Yeah.
pumpkin. So 15 ounces, if that's what
Yeah.
the can is or whatever. Or if you have a double
But
can, then
unless they
split
just
it.
decreased it on us
Maybe.
and they
It made it more
for
expensive.
cost, yeah.
We have a spatula.
That's how things are now. It's so annoying.
Yeah. So then beat all that together.
Okay. So I mean, you could eyeball it. Okay. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, I usually like to beat it for like an extra second, 30 seconds to a minute longer, just to make sure it's really
okay.
incorporated.
Yeah. Talking about pumpkins, I know we're getting to be pumpkin season. I said in the intro, you know, that you guys love pumpkin spice. Everything's
Yes.
pumpkin spice.
We love pumpkin.
Yeah, and so, but you know, I wonder, I don't know, the Thai pumpkin, okay, it's different, but it is a squash. It is a little bit heavier, but it's so good. So I always wonder, maybe I should do a Thai pumpkin cake. No?
I feel like it'd be like a sweet potato cake, or like a sweet potato
Oh,
pie.
that's
Because it's
true,
kind of like
because-
sweet potato.
Yeah, okay.
Kind
Very
of gives me
good point.
sweet potato vibes. I don't know. I could try it. You could try it, Mom.
Okay, so now we do the
Okay.
dry ingredients.
Yeah, so now we're gonna do the dry ingredients. So,
Oh, this over. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
okay, so yeah, we're gonna do 2 cups of flour.
Do you need a knife?
Yeah, that'd be great.
right.
Thank you. 2 cups of flour. These are really pretty, but they're kind of weird.
Okay, I got those in Charleston. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, I
I was
remember
so
that.
excited.
They're pretty.
But you know, they are beautiful.
Just weird.
However, it's weird using the
Yeah.
handles, and it's cute, but and then you can't put it in the dishwasher because it turned one all like anyway. So don't buy those.
They're just cute.
They're cute. If you want to put them on like
not gonna go to
a
Charleston.
case to display it.
Okay, 2 cups of flour.
Okay.
And then baking soda.
Okay,
We need
let
a
me go get
teaspoon
a
of baking
teaspoon.
soda. Okay,
I have a teaspoon over here.
somewhere.
Yes.
And 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
Okay, so how much baking soda?
So 1 teaspoon of baking soda and then
Okay.
2 teaspoons of baking powder.
There you go. Oh, I can do that.
I'm your assistant. I wish I
2 of
had you.
these.
Yeah, 2 of those.
Any salt?
And then doesn't call for salt.
No salt?
No salt.
Oh.
And then cinnamon
Oh.
and pumpkin pie spice. So 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice.
Smells
And
so.
I always
I love to.
do a little extra. But you
Oh,
don't have to
a
do
little extra. A teaspoon in a pinch.
Yeah, just a little more. Just like a
One and a
heaping. I do
quarter-
like a heaping teaspoon of like. pumpkin
Oh,
pie spice.
I
But you
see. I
already did
scraped
it.
it.
It's fine.
Are you
Oh, it's
sure?
fine. Well, you went extra
Okay, not
afterwards.
too much. Okay,
Well,
cinnamon.
you probably
Ooh,
can.
Cinnamon.
And then a 4th teaspoon of cinnamon.
So you heap the
And then I
pumpkin pie.
just, yeah, just.
I told you she likes that. I
So
don't want to
good.
change it. Should we add a little more?
No, it's fine. You added extra afterwards. It'll be fine. It'll taste
All right,
great.
fine. Okay.
And then flour, baking powder. Yep. Okay. And then we just whisk that together, and then we add it to the dry ingredients and beat that together.
Okay. I'll let you. You want to beat it this time?
Okay.
Oh,
well,
I took
I'll
off the.
switch
I took off this here.
it. You did take off the
I
things.
don't know why I did that.
Okay. Well, I will whisk this together.
Okay, I'll put it back on. That's fine. I'm gonna make a big mess. Okay. Sometimes one of these beaters, I put it in the, I don't know what slot. Okay, it's in.
Okay. So you just, I just dump it all in. There
Oh,
probably
okay.
is a more.
Here. Yeah, so it's a really like, not a thick cake batter. More eggs.
Yeah, it's very.
That's awesome.
And that's what it makes it so moist. But it's the eggs and the oil and the pumpkin. It's very.
So I just made like some cornbread for the other show, another show, and I actually doctored it up. I used a mix, but I add an extra egg, and I use real butter. I think I add a little bit extra butter.
I've actually always wondered if this cake would be good with butter instead of oil, but because you've always taught me that butter is better.
Yeah.
But I've never gone away because it's a cake also.
I think it would change the texture.
Yeah.
Because you already got the pumpkin that's kind of moisty.
Moisty.
So,
yeah.
Moisty.
Good word.
Okay.
So I usually beat that really good, and then.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and pour. There's a spatula.
Oh, sorry, Mom. Spatula from you.
I love watching. Have you seen the cooking shows where all they show is this?
I don't know why I did the hand
Here,
that way.
I got it.
Touch me. I just put it
You
on
can
my.
turn it that way. Yeah.
I just did my wrong hand.
Yeah, and I love watching it. And then when they have shows about chocolate and they show the pot and you're stirring, it looks so it's beautiful, mesmerizing. And there are shows where you can just do nothing, like you just do the sounds of the cooking.
It's called
Like on YouTube.
ASMR.
What is it called?
ASMR.
What is that?
I actually don't know what it stands for.
AS. Always.
No,
actual.
It's not. It's like a sensory thing. So people just like to hear
All
the noise
sensory.
of it. Yeah, something.
All sensory recording. That's
Well,
a good
there's an
one.
M.
Oh, M.
I don't know. I bet your camera guys know. We can ask them.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Oh yeah. We weren't gonna get that.
Wait, what is it again?
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Yeah, we weren't gonna guess that.
ASMR,
Autonomous.
it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. ASMR.
Now,
So
I always thought I could do something like that, but I don't think I can keep quiet. They'd have to change the sound. I'm
Yeah.
gonna want to say something.
Well, you can. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's it?
Yep,
Okay,
that's
awesome.
it. And then I always do. When I worked at Gandolfo's, we would make sheet pancakes, and then we would just like jiggle it
Yes.
to even it out, and then we would kind of bring it on the.
Get it down there?
Yeah, I don't know if that really does anything, but I feel like I
You
have
learned
to.
something from Gandolfo's.
Yeah,
I made
from my-
all of you guys work at fast food.
Tenure as Gandolfo's sandwich maker. Yep. And then you put it in the oven for 25 minutes.
Okay. So you go ahead and start the
Okay.
frosting. Go ahead and start the frosting.
Okay. So the frosting is just the basic cream cheese frosting.
Okay.
Cream cheese. Half a cup of butter, just 1 stick of butter.
Do we need a different spatula? I'm gonna put this
Yeah,
on here.
probably. Sorry, I should. Oh, there's a garbage right below me. And then one.
I always say I'm gonna keep my things organized with the new cabinets, but I still just throw it in there.
It's okay. No one knows. I cannot open this.
Oh, here.
Oh my
I
God.
know this is hard to open.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, I think we're gonna need the beaters again now.
Oh, okay. I'll wash the beaters.
Okay.
Maybe I should try to hit Pete up on some extra beaters. Another mixer on the side.
Okay, and then, oh, I don't know your password.
Oh.
I think there's a teaspoon of
My
vanilla.
phone password is
Tell everyone.
12113.
Is that really it?
No. Who's
and
gonna find
then-
and say this is my phone?
Well, actually, I usually beat this first.
Okay, what do we need this for?
I need I can't remember how much vanilla is on
Oh,
there.
okay. So, I have my glasses.
2 teaspoons vanilla. So usually I'll beat the butter, the sugar, or the butter, the vanilla, and
Okay.
the cream cheese together.
Okay, I already unplugged it, so I'll plug it back on. Here. Okay, so beat the butter with the cream cheese first, and then.
And the vanilla,
Oh,
and
see,
then
that's
I'll
what it
add in
does.
the-
I gotta
oh,
remember.
I did the
Let's
wrong
try that
ones.
one. I don't know why they do that. Is this a safety thing? So no, it was not gonna work. Let me try that.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's going on. But it does this sometimes, and of course when I'm doing this. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, the button was up. Okay, we got this.
Oh, okay. It was a safety thing.
Okay.
So, oh, now I'm worried.
Okay, so we're gonna beat the butter. This is kind of a classic.
Yeah, just a basic cream cheese frosting.
And then, oops, what's wrong?
I just can't get a grip of it.
I love cream cheese.
I know.
Oh my gosh, do you have Megan's dessert, the no bake dessert?
Oh,
we
the
had that.
peaches.
Oh my goodness,
That was so good.
I want to make
should
that
have
for
that
our
on
show.
here. Could do
Yeah.
that.
So talking about cream cheese, I had this dessert, no bake dessert that is so good. I mean, it's creamy. It's got some fresh peaches and. Oh, I don't know how to explain it. It was so good. I
was very
usually
good.
only eat a piece.
Had like a graham cracker.
Yeah, graham cracker crust. Anyway, so I'm gonna have Megan come on and do this. But so when I think of cream cheese. Who doesn't want? Unless you're dairy. I guess if you're dairy free, you can't have cream cheese. I wonder what's the substitute.
Is there a real substitute for cream cheese?
I don't know.
Okay.
Vanilla.
I know the vanilla kind of dyed it.
Do we need to scrape it or no?
Yeah, let's scrape it. So, and then it calls for 3 to 3.5 cups of sugar. Or powdered sugar. I usually just stick to 3 because I prefer it not as sweet, but you kind of just do what your preference is.
3. Okay.
Hopefully this doesn't go everywhere.
So start on low when you do the powdered sugar. Even it's still splattered, but that's okay.
I know. And we can.
Okay. There's 1, 2. I was just thinking about this. There was this home show, and they were bragging about it's a Southern thing, you know, and they were bragging about and the lady of the house was bragging about this pound cake that her grandmother would make for the neighborhood, and so they were going along, and then I remember when they did it, they didn't grease the pan, and I'm like, wow, how do they do that? So. And then when it came time to do the cake, they didn't pop the cake out and didn't show the cake. They just said, yeah, that's it. And they skipped. I said, I know, because I know the back scenes that the cake didn't turn out.
You know, an expert.
I'm like, okay, well.
Sorry. I usually do a pinch of salt too. And
a pinch of salt.
I think Anna Alicia is the one that told me to do that.
Ooh, why?
When she does frosting, just to help kind of cut the sweetness a little bit.
Ooh, I didn't add that to the recipe. I love that. I didn't know how Aunt Alicia I didn't know that. What did you cook with Aunt Alicia?
I think I just asked her for like a buttercream frosting once, and she just said that she always adds a pinch of salt to her frosting to help
I was trying to like
sweetness.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Or you can use salted butter, I guess too.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I've been trying to get Aunt Alicia to come on.
Oh well, I'm not gonna come on for a while. Aunt Alicia's not gonna come on for a while either.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Turn it on a little bit?
No, I was thinking. Oh yeah, you could do that. I was just gonna scrape the beaters, but yeah, that works.
Yeah, I feel like this is the best way to get frosting out of the beater. You could keep it low so it doesn't splatter, but we could still scrape it too. But
that's fine.
Or like this. Adds excitement to the show too.
Yes, perfect. ASMR. Okay.
Okay, that's it?
Yep, and that's it for the frosting.
Okay, I'm gonna take the cake out. Well, I mean, we have another cake already made, you know.
Because normally you want it to cool, so you don't want to.
You want to what?
You don't want to frost it right after it comes out.
Yeah, and so it's cooled.
So it's cooled, yeah.
So, I'm gonna use I thought, okay, I need to just use my gloves. Woo! Orange for pumpkin. Oh, I don't need my gloves, it's cold. It looks good on the show.
Yeah, so professional.
I have to
This is a cold cake, but so.
When I don't need it, I use it. I use it, and then when I need it, I do that all the time. I forget, and I would burn my hands. So there you go. Okay.
Do you want me to frost this?
Yeah, let's frost it. I'm gonna get some plates to taste.
Okay.
Yum, yum, yum. Oh, why don't I have dessert plates? Gonna get a serving tray. Keep frosting and talk about the frosting.
What?
I leave you guys on the show by yourselves.
Okay.
And hide in the closet.
Frost.
Hello,
I can't just
everybody.
chatter away for no reason, though.
I hope we don't.
Can you guys hear her while she's in the closet back there?
I was gonna.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
I thought you were just talking to yourself back there in the closet, but I realized. But he said you have a mic, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
It just sounds like you're just chattering away to yourself.
Yeah, I kind of was, but
okay.
Yeah. So I just hope we don't get into my pantry. I clean it and then it gets messy again. No, I forgot to bring out the cake stand, but I'll just use this. Or should we use the cake thing?
Why would the cake stand circle? This is big.
Oh, the cake. No, I know, but we're gonna cut some pieces and make it look.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever. I'm gonna get the cake thing for the picture. So, all right.
I'm gonna grab a different. This is like coming up.
So I got this cake on. I love this thing, but it cracks so easily.
You have like
But
a
once you
butter
put
knife.
the stuff on
Use
it,
the-
yes, butter.
Just spread this
But if
a
you
little
put
bit
stuff
easier.
on it, it'll be fine. Maybe I need to hit Pete up on another cake stand too.
Poor Pete.
No, poor Pete. Poor. I'm just asking for a few things for the kitchen. And you can tell him. Adam, tell him.
Perfect. Thanks, Mom.
Wait, I didn't call you Adam or Spencer. I called you Spencer once. I said, Spencer, that's Spencer, but it's Adam. I'm sorry, Adam. I'm horrible with names. I did have one student that gets so mad at me at junior high.
Well,
But I'm like, everybody,
kind of
most
annoying.
people understand that I am just, don't remember names.
It's okay.
I don't remember my kids'
I'm
names. I
bad
call
with
you
names,
Lindsay,
too.
Taylor, what?
I know.
Once you start having, you're gonna understand when you have two. Do you ever call Duke Hazel because you're just,
No, but I do call them Tyson sometimes when
Oh,
I get
gosh.
an annoyed voice.
oh, don't. We love Tyson.
Yes, we do.
So it looks like, one of the things I love about this cake is because, of course, the sheet pan, so it's not like, how sometimes you get the thick cake and you don't get frosting everywhere.
yes.
Like every bite. So with this, you're going to
We
get
do love
frosting at
that.
every bite. Let me get a spatula.
That's a good, like,
Do we have the
thickness.
cinnamon? I thought we could like sprinkle some
Yeah, there's
cinnamon
some
on it
cinnamon
after
over
we
here.
put it on the tray.
Yep. Right over here. Okay.
Well, I'll have to, I don't know where I put my small spatula. Did I put it in the dishwasher?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's on the table.
Okay.
Okay, so I wonder if you can doctor up like the cake at all.
What does that mean?
Do you know what I mean? Like, what I mean is not doctor up. Use
I feel
variations.
like we should not.
Not do any
Yeah,
variations.
we should just. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Okay, I'm gonna put some on this,
Okay, I'm gonna let you do that because you have
Oh,
a vision.
no, I don't have a vision.
Yes, you do.
Oh gosh.
I will get the cinnamon.
I say I don't, but then I'll say something. No, I don't know where my cake knife. I'll just use the serrated knife on
Oh.
here. So, so we're just gonna cut like. Does it really matter? Look, I like to cut this off because you know what I'm saying.
So you do have a vision.
I do. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna just cut a few. I'm just gonna put a one-layer cake in here. It's gonna be messy. I guess we could taste that part, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna plate.
Oh, this is for.
Or you just use your finger. We have a dishwasher. Here, I'll give us the little pieces on the edges. What do you think?
I'm thoroughly. Oh, I get what you're saying.
For us to taste.
Oh, okay.
You wanna go grab a couple forks?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's just put a few pieces on here for our picture. See the gooiness on the bottom. So I guess we don't want to stack it because
Yeah, the frosting.
we want to like get the frosting. Now, oops, the stackiness. Okay, let's put some sprinkle of. Oh, my
Oh,
fingers
is that too much?
Let's go. Okay, so we don't want to stack it unless you refrigerate it, right? And so,
And this keeps really well for like a few days, honestly. Even
Well,
with the frosting on.
do you know what? I had some leftover cake and I ate it this cake
I
the
know,
next day.
it's almost better the next day.
Exactly.
I know, that's what Landon always says. He loves it the second day.
Because it sets it and it's so yummy.
It is really good.
This is good. No fail. You've made it a million times. Have you ever had a bad batch?
Yeah, it's really super easy.
Taylor, this is yummy. I love it.
Favorite.
Happy for. Okay. Simple ingredients. You can go to your pantry. You probably have all the stuff except pumpkin.
Yeah.
Grandma Verberg used to make fresh pumpkin. She would take the pumpkin and she would boil it or bake it or something. That would be so good to put
That
in
would be
here.
good.
So start
But a lot
doing
of
your
work.
pumpkins. Yeah. Okay, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Taylor Nimala.
You're welcome.
Any
Jim
shout out to
Wilson.
Hazel and Duke James?
Yeah, shout out to Hazel and Duke James. Love you guys.
Hazel June.
Oh, Hazel June.
That's me.
Yes,
Duke James.
yes.
And to your husband.
And my husband.
For the
this is his
birthday
favorite cake. This
Yeah,
whole thing
cool.
was a shout out to him.
Okay.
So.
Until next time, happy cooking.